Hi, this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity, and I am excited for this video today because it's a question that I've had many times, which is I would rather just offer everything for free forever. So, this came out of a free session that I did not too long ago, and I know I've made videos on this before, and I'm actually going to make a playlist that's going to go along with this video, but for now, I wanted to give hopefully and probably a fresh perspective on it, and there's a couple aspects to it. One is the ego that we healers and spiritual people are living in reaction to, and I'm very aware of this because I'm rereading a book from Robert Kiyosaki called Unfair Advantage. It's about finances. It's about the financial crash from 2007, and I want the financial information, but there's so much about the attitude that makes me kind of cringe. So we're going to go into that a little bit. We're going to go into the helper's paradox a little bit because I believe that's really at the root of this question. And we're going to start with my deeper philosophy about business and why I think that actually charging money for your work is a very spiritual and a very powerful path. So obviously, I'm not going to give any details about this person. I'm just using this question as a jumping off point. I've had it many times before, but this is literally what they said. We talked about some of the guilt. We talked about many things, and I sensed this turmoil inside because they were talking about finishing up their training and that they needed to start their business. I'm not going to share the modality, but we'll just say, I don't know, therapist of some kind, an unnamed modality therapist. And I could sense this conflict, this hesitation, and understandably so. I think that's a very healthy conflict. In the same way that I think that it's very healthy that we have self-doubt. If the doctor comes in and it's their first day unchaperoned, and I've got a unique condition, and they say, "Oh no, I've got this," I'm getting a different doctor. Self-doubt can be a healthy thing. The same as this inner conflict of wanting to be able to give everything away for free, not wanting to charge money because of inequalities in the world, all different kinds of inequalities, privilege, all of these very big and heavy topics that I'm not even going to pretend that I know really that much about at the deeper levels. What I'm talking about here in this video are the deeper energies that I believe that when we move through them as healers can help heal ourselves, our clients, and the world. I'm not talking about solving racial injustice or financial injustice in your country or the world. I am talking about the path of starting with you and then your clients, and that affects the system. So if that's not your cup of tea, then this video is not for you, and my work is not for you. So the main reason why I think, and I believe that we really should charge for our work, is because when you have to say, my session costs this much, you have to deal with all your own shit. There is so much shit to deal with around money for healers. Specifically, healers and helpers, those that work on Wall Street and bankers and lawyers, they don't have this shit. It's not a thing for them. It's only a thing for those that are stuck in the helper's paradox. And I'm going to go into that a little bit more in this video. It's only a thing for us. It's not for them. It's our unique challenge, issue, burden, whatever you want to call it. So I believe that for us, it is imperative that we charge money, not so that we can charge what we're worth and earn what we're worth and all that crap, but so that we can move through the spiritual journey that's required to be able to charge money for the work that we do that helps to heal others, heal ourselves, and heal the world. That is a very important journey. That is the hero's journey. The 12, with Joseph Campbell, that is you, the version of you. If you're Hercules fighting, I think there's the lion and the three-headed boar, and that's a very masculine version, but you know what I mean. That's your challenge to overcome. Call it your journey to walk, whatever metaphor works better for you. So I think it's actually very important that you learn how to ask for money for what you do, and with that, at the same time, it's very important that you learn how to market your work. And if it's not marketing online, slick marketing campaigns and landing pages, it might just be that you have a booth at a local, farmer's market. I have my farmer's market, sorry for that ding, my local farmer's market here where I live in close to Wolfville, Nova Scotia. And that's a form of marketing. It's networking, it's marketing, it's sales, it's all those things. It doesn't have to be online. But learning how to market yourself, because that's your Visibility. That's your ability to be seen and to feel safe to be seen, to express you, the truth of you, regardless of what anyone else says. And that's another journey that is imperative that we healers and givers and helpers go on, so we can confidently stand in our power and our grace, regardless of what others say or think. So that's a lot, and I could do a whole class on that, but that's the crux of it. So the second part is the first part that I mentioned, which is this ego attached to it all. So as I mentioned, I'm rereading Robert Kiyosaki's Unfair Advantages. I'm trying to get better educated about money and how the financial system works. And there's a lot of great information in there, but it's wrapped, I believe, in this ego of I win, you lose. Better if someone's going to get crushed by a bulldozer, better to be driving. If you have to be in one, better to be in the bulldozer than to be the one getting crushed by it. It's basically his opinion about our society and finances. I think that there's a different way. I gotta believe there's a different way. So I'm doing my best to learn about finances, so I'm not getting crushed by the bulldozer, and so that I can learn how to maybe turn the bulldozer off. I don't know if that's possible, but I really believe that it is. So I think when it comes to this comment and question of I would rather just offer everything for free forever, it comes from that either or, that black or white, that same kind of win-lose scenario. Either I'm charging money and the client is losing, or I'm not charging money and they're winning and I'm losing. But that's all still stuck in the exact same paradigm. It's still the same shit. It's just that you don't have to deal with the guilt of being the one that's winning and therefore they're losing. What if there's a whole other way? What if there's a whole other paradigm? What if charging money is not a bad thing? And what if it's actually really more about you and your stuff, your guilt, and frankly, a lot of the times when I see this, I see a lack of creativity on the part of the practitioner and on the part of the potential client. A lack of creativity about what else could we create. And it's, for example, it could be that you have certain clients that you charge more money from and other clients that you don't charge any money from. You've got space for pro bono, or you do group work in some way, or you have an online component, or you've got, free. Brendon Burchard is a really great example of this. He's got so much free content. You could put together your own course with just what he's put up for free and change your life. Tony Robbins, similar kind of thing, but Brendon Burchard's a bit more my style. But most people won't do that. It takes a lot of effort, takes more time, and then they sometimes will get mad at Brendon Burchard for charging so much money for his courses, but his book you get from the library, all of his free courses, and I'm working towards the same in the amount of online content that I have just here on my YouTube channel. But the amount of people that are going to go through and actually get the content and get all the gold nuggets out is not as many. So there's a lack of creativity. And again, that's going back to this black and white, somebody wins, somebody loses. So the third and the final piece, the most important piece, is the helper's paradox. And I'm making a lot of content on this lately because it's the thing. It's the biggie. It is the thing that when you are, that the more you need to help, the less able you are to help. The more of a knee-jerk response you have to someone else's need energy, the less creative you get. So I'm working right now with a woman who is on a crazy journey with a skin condition. And she's been through the ringer over her life, not just with the skin condition, but with her history and her past. And when she came, it could have been so easy. And especially after her first session, when she said, money's an issue, et cetera, I could have so easily said, you know what, let's just work together for 6 months for free. I really want to help you out, which I almost did. And then I said, no, stop it. It's a lack of creativity that's back in the black and white. One person wins, one person loses. So we've created something unique. I'm doing a different pricing structure with a different level of service than I normally would. I still get paid. She still gets an amazing service, and we figured something out. So don't go into the need energy. If we as healers and practitioners always go into the need energy, and we respond to the need energy from a place of need, we're all sunk. We're all done. We're all toast. We're not going to move forward. And we're not going to heal ourselves and our clients in the world. So addressing that helper's paradox and all the content I'm creating about it in the courses is a very important part. So I hope this video has been helpful. It's longer than I intended. If you'd like to check out more content, please do like or subscribe to this YouTube channel, especially the content on the Helper's Paradox. And if you'd like the link to the YouTube list of videos I'm going to put together on this topic that I've already made, just comment below where you see this video and say, hey, I'd like that playlist, and I'll send you the link for the playlist. And my website is myspiritualclarity.com. So have an amazing day. I hope to see you soon, and yeah, see you soon.